Today we're diving into one of the most chilling mysteries in maritime history. The case of the Mary Celeste, also known as the ghost ship. Found in 1872, this abandoned vessel has left historians, theorists, and ghost hunters scratching their heads for over a century. What happened to the crew? Why was the ship found completely empty, yet still seaworthy, with no sign of struggle or distress? Let's dive into this eerie tale. Now, before we get to the mystery itself, let's set the scene. The Mary Celeste was a merchant ship, launched in 1861, originally designed for transporting goods. In 1872, it was captained by Benjamin Briggs, an experienced seaman, along with his wife, son, and a crew of 7 men. The ship set sail from New York, heading to Genoa, Italy, with a load of industrial alcohol. But here's where things get strange. On December 5, 1872, the ship was discovered drifting in the Atlantic Ocean, about 600 miles off the Azores. It was completely deserted. There was no sign of the crew, no distress signals, and the only clue left behind was a puzzling and chilling scene. The ship was in good condition, still sailing under its own power, with the crew's personal items and valuables left untouched. So, what happened to the crew? Over the years, a number of theories have been put forward to explain this baffling disappearance. Let's explore the top 3. The first theory we'll explore is the storm theory. Some believe that a violent storm may have hit the ship, forcing the crew to abandon it in a panic. But here's the problem. When the Mary Celeste was discovered, there were no signs of a storm. No damage to the ship, no torn sails, nothing that would suggest it had been caught in a violent weather system. So while the storm theory seems plausible, it doesn't quite add up with the evidence. Next up, we have the mutiny theory. Could the crew have turned on the captain? Some have speculated that the crew, perhaps tired of their grueling journey or frustrated with Captain Briggs, may have staged a mutiny. But if that were the case, why wouldn't they have taken the lifeboat? Moreover, the ship was found without any signs of a violent struggle. It's hard to imagine a mutiny without some evidence of a fight. Lastly, there's the insurance fraud theory. Some believe that the disappearance was planned in order to collect on the insurance money. After all, the Mary Celeste was carrying a valuable cargo, and the ship itself was worth a fair amount. Could Captain Briggs have staged the whole thing, perhaps with the help of the crew, to make it look like the ship was abandoned? The ship's owners did benefit from the insurance payout, but there's no solid evidence to support the idea that it was a deliberate act of fraud. Now here's where things get truly eerie. When the Mary Celeste was found, the ship was in good condition, but what really stood out was the fact that the crew's personal belongings were left behind. Their clothes, money, and even the captain's private papers were still on board. Even more chilling, the crew's breakfast table was set, with a half-eaten meal still on the table. It was as though the crew had left in a hurry, yet they had time to make sure the ship remained seaworthy. And let's not forget the lifeboat. Although it was missing, there were no signs that it had been used for an escape. Some experts suggest that the crew may have been taken off the ship by an outside force, but who Or what could have done this? So what do you think happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste? Did they fall victim to a freak storm, stage a mutiny, or were they victims of a grand insurance scam? Or maybe, just maybe, there's something even stranger at play here. We may never know the full truth, but that's what makes this mystery so compelling. It continues to captivate the imagination, leaving us with more questions than answers. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste? Share your theories in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this mystery, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos exploring history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious.